let's talk about the new functionality of background in PicMonkey. It's a little bit different because now we have a background palette, and I'm going to show you how that works. So I've just opened a blank Instagram post from a blank canvas, and here it is, sized perfectly to fit on Instagram, but I don't really want a white background. So I'm going to go to background color. Oh, it's moved. So I'm going to click open background palette. There's my palette again. And I'll pick a color so I can change it to any color I like or make it transparent. But I'm going to stick with this color. And so now I have just this plain color canvas. If I wanted, instead of a color background, to have an image background, I can click replace with image. I'm going to go to stock photos and pick an image. Let's see, how about this palm tree? So our new background is a palm tree, but it's a little too zoomed out. I want to zoom it in, so I'm going to click size and position. I'm going to change how it fits in the frame and apply that. And now this is my image background. You can see that it's not separate from the background. The image is the background. So I want to see my layers right now. So I'm going to click on the 3 stacked squares icon, and it launches the layers palette. You can see that we have one single layer right now. It's our image background. So I can do the size and position like I showed you. I can also replace the image with another if I wanted, and I could change this back to a color like before. And you can see now the background layer is reading as empty because it's transparent. But let's back up to our image. So I think I would really rather have this image be its own picture and not the background. So in order for me to edit it as an image, I first need to make it its own layer. So all I have to do for that, it's super easy. Just click convert to layer. And there you have it. Our image is now its own layer. I'm going to crop it down because it's way too big. Let's see. There we go. Bring the size back up, and we've got our photo cropped, and you can see now it's sitting on top of the background, and we've got 2 layers. We have our transparent background, and if we click on that, we'll get the background palette back. If we click on our photo, we'll get the image palette. This is also new. This used to be called the graphics palette, but now it's just meant for editing images. So we can do the same stuff we can do before, really. Crop it. We can remove the background. This is a new feature for pro subscribers. Super cool. So we're just going to remove the background of the photo. And so you can see now we just have this like palm tree all on its own sitting here. And we can fade it, let some of the background show through. Or how about we want a color background? So we're going to go back to background layer, go over here to the palette. Let's choose a color, maybe blue. We just got rid of blue. How about, oh, that's sad. There's a color. So we're going to do this color, and then we can go back to our image, change the blend mode. That's pretty cool. So it's changing how it looks based on the background color. So if I say choose hard light, this is what the blend mode will make the tree or the image look like. If I change the background color, it's going to affect how our picture looks because it's blending with whatever the background is. So this looks pretty cool. If I wanted to convert this white background to its own layer, I could do that by clicking Convert Layer. Bam, it's its own layer, and there is our transparent background behind. So that is the new background palette, the new image palette, and how you use them. Let's try one more scenario real quick. If we wanted to start a new project from Create New, and I want to open a picture directly from stock photos or Hub or my computer, I'll do that, and here's our image. It opens as a background, so it's already a background when it opens. When you start from Create New, open an image, it's going to open as a background. So there's that background palette again. We can do our changes if we want, but if we really just want it to be a photo, we're just going to go down here to the stacked squares, launch the layers palette, convert it to a layer, and now we have our image all on its own. And we can do whatever we want to it as a free agent image sitting on top of a background. So there it is. If you have any questions about this, please write us at help@picmonkey.com or submit a ticket via the chatbot at learn.picmonkey.com.